Okay, Jenny, let me demonstrate you one simple thing how like circle jerk, how it's usually called. I don't really use the term, but I think it's usually called circle jerk. Like accuses something that's completely legit. So like the whole thing is I need to find the give me some time. I need to find the Reddit thread. It's not that trivial, honestly. I'll need to look my history. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's at least one. Sudden black screen. See him. Okay, is that the one? Let me open the live play in question. Okay, these are
live.
Wait, that's very short.
I hate my life.
Okay, so firstly, what you can see here. No, I mean accusations against Travis was complete meme just based on that. So, damn, I need this thread. Holy shit. For some reason this doesn't have it. Damn. I'll have to do a search in my Discord again to get this thread link. So please give me some time. This is gonna take a couple of minutes. О, господи. Okay, I found it. That was pretty quick this time. God damn it, give me the link, please. I don't want to be writing the link, what the fuck? For some reason I can't copy it, so... also game comments. Okay, that's it. I found it. Okay, so like I will use this time and I will talk in English for like if anyone hears in English. I hope to use that recording like in a final video afterwards. So let me tell you like what actually was problematic about the live play. So WhiteCat is a banned player on Bancho, and as he claims, he was banned for like he improved very fast and he got into top 100 and he was banned on Bancho, and he claims that he was banned for boosting, not for cheating. Okay, to prove his legitimacy, he did a huge number of live plays, which you can see if we type WhiteCat. We can see that like there is a live play, like there is a lot of scores, but I mean his channel has more, like he did a lot of live plays, he even streamed later. So at one point he did this score, and this score is very insane. it's a slider break on Monster Forever with good egg. This is like cookies tier score, usually. So, and the live play has a couple of weird moments that people used to argue that he's a cheater and this live play was blatantly edited. So let's see what they are talking about. Let's watch at the ending.
I hate my life. Wait.
Okay, firstly what you see is his hands move very quickly. It looks like this part of the video is actually sped up because for some reason his movements are really like fast. Oh, yeah. Let's watch again.
Wait.
And then people also argue that the animations are very fast. So let's see. The first guy says that he forgot to remove the speed up, XD. So already trolling, plus 60. And a guy actually like doubts that, and you can see Toy himself is answering in the thread. Yes, it is. Notice how quickly the result screen shows up and the speed of the screenshot notification. So Toy clearly states that the animations of those things are sped up. I can show you them on my raw, unedited, like unuploaded play. Let me turn down the volume in this program. I don't know how that, but whatever. So I can use frames. So yeah, that's like the animations, and like you can see my comment in the thread. My comment in the thread says that the video does look speed up. However, I asked a person to actually see the animations and check whether they actually don't match, because you obviously understand that it's not something you have to believe. You can go and check whether the animations on the video are faster than in game or not. And my friend clearly he records like the appearance of the screenshot, which is exactly the same speed, as you can see, him in game and on the video. This is during the gameplay though. Let me find the one that's during the score screen. Shavit did one as well. Yep. So as you can see, one is from WhiteCat's video, the other one is from Rafis's video. So they are literally same speed. So it's literally completely, absolutely not sped up. It's just not true. Here, people are already trolling, and Toy is completely misleading everyone else in the thread. And people are like people who lie, literally lie, because they state things without checking at all. They get upvoted just because everyone wants to think he's a cheater. And that's only the beginning. I mean, it's just how retarded the community has to be to just believe such a simple thing that could be falsified so easily. Yep, so that's the first problem. Let's look at the second problem. So there is like extra evidence the gameplay isn't sped up. Yeah, it's another video. Okay. Blah blah blah. Like, also watch onward, you can see him leave. Yeah, watch this also again. I don't have the full video because I have only the ending here, or do I actually? Give me a second, because I want to synchronize the timing with the full video to make sure I don't lie to you. But if I don't have the really raw one, then I'll have to work with what I have. Yeah, I actually don't have it. So, like in this comment, Lee, who you might know, Xi, is a well-known high-speed player, says that you can see him leaving his cursor on top and then letting go of his pen. He leaves it at his desk, but somehow at the last millisecond his cursor is right next to his ranked PP leaderboard without picking the pen. Let me show you what actually happened. So let's go back with the frames and let's watch what happened. So he plays the map, right? The cursor, let's look where it goes. So as you can see, he moves his pen like this, so forward and upwards, and the cursor goes to the top and then just goes off the screen. And the problem that people found, that when the score screen appears, the cursor is actually not away from the screen or at the top, but near his points. And they are saying that this is an evidence of the video being edited. But let's just look at the fucking frames, right? What his pen does. So as you can see, after he finishes playing and everything is darkened, because that's how also client works, he moves his, as you can see here, he moves his pen back, literally, you can see it on this screen, he moves it back onto the pen, pen onto the tablet in a different place, and then he does like this and puts his pen on the table. So like his cursor left in this state, and then he removed it from the level where it's detected, and he puts it on the table. That's why the cursor stays there. So it's completely legitimate. And still people believe that this is actually proof of the live play being blatantly edited. One of. So you can see how and people it's been known for years. It's not like someone after a couple of months actually found it and said, yeah, that's actually not true. No, people still to this date, you can see this is 177 points. People still don't argue, and they are saying, you're right, good catch. No, this is not fucking good catch. At least a couple of those moments are complete bullshit. And do you understand that this is literally, and it's not a joke, he's 12. And let me show you some stats. So he placed that score, and let me show you when. He set that score, please, at 21:48, alright? I'll do the calculation on the GMT afterwards. So he played the score at 21:48. Let's go to the YouTube video with the live play, so when he uploaded it, okay? Okay, that's the wrong one, sorry. Yep, that's the one. That's the score. He was just playing on Ripple online, and again he was spectating. It's not like he time warped or and then modified the video. No, it's a full play with a downloadable replay, which I have, and people spectated him while he did that play. So he couldn't just, I don't know, mess with different plays. Again, so let's see when this was uploaded. To get that information, I will use a website which shows additional information about YouTube videos. For example, a more specific date when they were uploaded. So I'll take this link and put it here. And I get when this was And I know, I calculated this already before, that this is +2. So at 21:48 he set the score and the video became live at 23. So he had, and you also remember that he needs to upload the video, which takes time, and YouTube needs to do some like pre-processing, like post-processing of the video for it to go live. So that means that, and German internet is believed to be slow, so for editing this stuff he had like, I don't know, like 40 minutes at maximum, and he's 12. He's just an OSU player, and a good OSU player because he also played well on stream, and I have the recordings. But people think that he tried so hard to fool all of OSU game, so he somehow cheated that play while being spectated, and then he used some kind of MLG live play editing techniques to edit the video, and then he was editing it and he still left some really weird stuff there. So people think that he edited it and then he didn't check enough that it looked legit and just uploaded it and didn't notice those errors. In my opinion, this all combined just sounds like a completely retarded hypothesis, and people who are completely confident that that was the fact are just either biased or unintelligent. And that's why I'm trying to address this situation today. That's why I wanted to present this evidence that accusations are not fulfilled. It's not the Yes, another thing. The person who is asking about the edited score, the score screen which was swapped. I also have this video. Let's watch it. I will answer all that you want. I will return to escape button on that video later. I want to address the Natsuko Hanabi. Oh fuck, I can't watch it in this program. Okay, I'll do again a pretty good a pretty good score which he live played. So what you can see here, again, let's look what happens. So you can see here he has the video with 99.78% egg, and he instantly alt tabs. Yeah, right? So he goes to Discord, he does something there. Like here we have the screen because this is the video inserted, and then he goes alt tab back, please. Let me go a little back. Where was the bug? Damn, I don't remember where it happens. I think it when he alt tabbed again, right? Please, goddammit. Like there is some kind of bug that he has a different score screen before alt tab. Okay, sorry. Yeah, okay. So what you can see here, you can see here that he has a different score screen. Yep. So like and then it immediately goes to Discord. Like, what actually happened there? Like, why is it changed immediately to Discord? So what actually happened there? And this is as like, that wasn't something that I found, but that was addressed in the proof WhiteCat is legit. Give me a second. Yes, so a person called Zibarkis, who used to defend WhiteCat with me, made a video where he showcases this alt tab bag with OBS. So when you alt tab, your screenshot, like the screenshot of your screen gets either cached or in some kind of thing, and then when you alt tab back, it appears for a like millisecond in your recording or something like that. You can I don't have the video, and it will take me some time to reproduce it, because I don't know how to do that, but please bear with me, because the comments after this video like say that, and what about everything else against him? And yeah, the alt tabbing bug exists, but this is not the only evidence. So unfortunately I cannot demonstrate you the bug, but this guy did demonstrate it, and people actually agreed with him. And it's not like a really random guy. This is a guy who actually is either a moderator or used to be a moderator of the subreddit. And you can see it here, him here. He literally is a moderator of Also Game, so he is not like a random retarded kid. So he agreed, and people mostly agreed to that evidence, except for the ones who just said that lul mega lul, as usual, because it's Also Game. Sorry, I don't know how this bug works precisely, but several people confirmed me that this thing exists, including my friend Call Me Batya from Russia, who is a streamer and also player. And as you can see, people actually agree. So I remember when I saw it, it was there, but sorry, I can't showcase it right now, unfortunately. People still downvoted this to hell and disliked the video, because they just didn't want, they were so sure that WhiteCat was unlegit that they just would downvote any evidence defending him. So yeah, but let's actually get to something really serious for the first time in this video. Everything that I said before was completely obvious to anyone who has positive IQ. Like people who were actually interested in analyzing WhiteCat's legitimacy, even biased towards his cheating, they could just go and reason about the facts to understand whether they were legitimate or not. And as you can see, they were a joke. But it would be too easy if not for the last thing that I'm going to show you, because here is something that even I cannot explain, and that's the main problem. So like, let's see what happens here. Like, that's what happens. So the problem is, he clicks Shift F12 to save the screenshot and upload it, and then he moves towards the camera to turn off the video, right? And for some reason we can see that his monitor goes black and he is back to the screen where he is top 1 on Ripple, but without clicking escape. And this is the heaviest evidence towards the fact that WhiteCat edited his live play, because it's really completely unclear how he managed to do that. So like, this is the fact where actually most of the people say that it's blatantly edited. But like, the thing is, from what we've seen, different, like, so how it actually works, right? WhiteCat has a lot of videos, and some of them, and people actually research those videos a lot, trying to find weird moments which would serve as an evidence against his legitimacy, and they were able to find some weird situations in his videos, like which is difficult to explain. I'm like, most of them, as you can see, are easily explained, and I'm pretty sure that one could find the same kind of bugs in, like, probably not cookies but someone else's videos, but no one just researches them enough because everyone understands they are legit. And even if someone like showed that evidence, he would just be downvoted to hell, even though that the weight of that evidence would be the same as here. But it is true that I absolutely have no idea how to explain why he turned to the previous screen, but what I tried to pay attention to in order to try to understand whether he did edit the live play is his shadow here. So as you can see, while his hand moves toward the camera, the shadow moves and it increases in size, and the frame change between those two, like between these two moments, timestamps, the shade is completely legitimate. So it's really unlikely that he glued the videos. And again, there is literally no hypothesis, believable hypothesis, on what kind of cheat he used to, or editing, to actually produce all that, to be able to play while being spectated, to do that play and then like switch the scores, like it you understand, it makes literally no sense. Like why would he edit this part? If he actually wanted to leave it here, he could just have ended the video there. Like, what's the problem? And do you really think that he edited the live play and then didn't see that? So it's believed that he was so skillful, like literally the most skillful live play editor in the world. 12-year-old guy from Germany who did that in less than in half an hour, and then he forgot this one. That doesn't make any sense. The problem is, I don't know. I have no idea why it happened. I mean, it could vary from, as you said, like random click of the button, or like from the fact that his browser tried to open and that's why the black screen and then it crashed or something, I don't know. But it's like the probability of live play being edited is so less than the probability that there is some kind of bug which allowed that behavior to happen. Because imagine if he did cheat this live play. What about all of his other live plays? Are they cheated too? Like, do you really think that he would play everywhere else legitimately? A lot of scores, a lot of live plays, no cheats found in replays, and then he would live play edit this one score while being spectated, and then without checking, instantly upload it to Reddit as soon as possible, and then try to defend himself, and then go stream and like FC the ending of this map on stream and stuff like that. Yep, that's what I said. So, in my opinion, his attempts to really prove everyone that he was legitimate turned against him, because the Osu game really doesn't like WhiteCat. Like, he did so many live plays that some of his live plays just have some kind of weird behavior due to, like, which could occur in low probability, but because of he has a lot of videos, the probability of it occurring somewhere is higher, and a lot of really unlucky moments happened to him. Most of them are easily explained, but the rest, they are just... But everyone, like literally everyone turned against him. If we look at the comments under the video, we can see that it has like more dislikes and something like I hate you. I think there had to be a comment, I used to believe you but I don't believe anymore. It's not here, I think, but yeah. Hacker. Like, this guy, people are literally trolling him. If you are going to cheat, at least try to hide it. Well, I mean, if he did cheat, he did so fucking good job that he would be awarded with a Nobel Prize. He would stop playing also and be recruited into, I don't know, news or something because of how good he is at editing videos. Like, legitimately. In half an hour he did such crazy work. And he's also a professional cheater, so, you know. And that's why, I feel so sorry about him. That's the main thing. Like, usually when you hear the word witch hunter, you imagine a person going on author report, filing reports, getting people banned. But I am one of the only, or if not the only witch hunter who goes to the public to try and defend a player who, in my opinion, was unjustifiably accused of cheats. And you understand why no one does that, because immediately, like, not immediately, but those people turn against me now. And not only because of this situation, but I mean, that's one of them. And people are like, after that situation someone said Lulu Fire Digger sucks cheater's dick or something, but as you can understand, people think that this player now plays on my server, Gatari, because I believe he's legit and I don't ban him there, and he moved to my server because he was banned on Ripple literally after this live play and immediately after those comments appeared. So, and I also communicated with their staff, so I'm 100% sure they only banned him based on that live play, and they also banned him because it was a community cry out, in the sense that everyone would hate Ripple because they would say that Ripple has cheater as top 1, and they decided that it would be better to just ban that suspicious player, even though they weren't able to provide any proof of cheats in his replays. Yep. So he moved to my server, he streamed there pretty successfully, set many good scores, and people actually think that I defend cheaters on my server to promote my server. So it looks like I'm very biased in this situation, but defending suspicious players who I believe to be legitimate is something that I do for a lot longer time than this. I've been doing it in Russian community like for at least 1 year, before Gatari was even created. Блин, Грейк, ну ты можешь не печатать, пока я говорю?
Okay.
Ну или там микрофон давать, ну это же смешно просто.
Я просто тоже дебилом поясняю, сори.
Ну, как бы я просто пытаюсь говорить, и ты мне печатаешь потом.
Ну да, я офну сейчас.
Yep. And you might be surprised, but literally the reason why I host a server is because I got tired of the community of Bancho, and I didn't like the policies of also support on Bancho, and I decided, I didn't create the server, but I decided to be a community manager on a server and create another kind of community and different also support policies, and to focus on the fact that cheaters will be handled faster than on Bancho, but legitimate players won't get restricted forever. Like, I mean, won't get banned without proofs. And yeah, as you can see, we have pretty cool website. We have clans, we have like user page background, Yep, like cool design, clickable buttons, recent plays, everything, like pretty good stuff. It is actually has most of the features of Bancho, but in some cases it's even better. Yeah, this is paid guitar advertisement, by the way. I completely agree with Drone Lithium. I wanted to use this stream to firstly interact with the viewers to see what you can say, and to prepare all the materials in order to be able to record that video and post, because you know what happened? Like recently I found like there is a recent video where a person again accuses WhiteCat of cheating. Like WhiteCat also, let's search. As you can see, there's a lot of videos. Actually, this is a live play, 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 again live play, live plays, live plays, live plays. He has a lot of live plays, but well, not that a lot, but a number, and pretty good scores, as you can see by PP. So there is this video where the person says, I will now prove that he's cheating. Let's watch the video, it's pretty good.
Hey guys, Ian here, and today's video is going to be a
Hey
bit out
guys.
of topic. First of all,
This is like this one is pretty old, but I was still like very impressed by, like, it still was after the whole like thing, but still the person shows completely illegitimate proofs of him cheating.
subscribers, but to OSU players, this situation is kind of known. I bet if you're watching OSU live plays on YouTube, you absolutely have come across videos made by WhiteCat OSU.
Not
you don't know
really, actually not that many people saw WhiteCat videos, but go on.
By now, but Reddit is currently full of exposed threats to WhiteCat because of his fake OSU live play videos.
Fake.
Okay, so here's his channel. He has already tried to prove that he's legit, but we know that he's not.
We know he is not.
First of all, let's go check out
Let's
this
go.
video.
Yeah, let's go.
AKA OSU Roll Monster Forever HDDTS rank.
Nice quality of the
Let's go.
particles there.
Whoa, he actually looks legit.
Yeah, surprisingly so.
Hold on a second. Not just yet. Let's go to the end and watch it slow down. Over here. And put it to 0.
This is, I don't think this is tire, actually. Because, like, the guy doesn't say a word towards showcasing that this is sarcasm.
25.
And this was
So-
pretty old. This was at the epoch where people, like, were so sure, and they are still sure, but it was a bit time after the whole drama, so it's
First
certainly
of
not
all,
satire.
Look. In the end, when he's almost about to complete the map,
Yeah, but WhiteCat is also 12. No, this is not satire. No, I actually bet, I bet that it's not satire. Come on. Why do you think it's satire? There is literally 0 videos trying to defend WhiteCat. So there is no reason to go satire on this.
look at his cursor. When it goes away, he puts it up. But then, when the ranking scheme comes up, it's not even up anymore. It's somewhere around there.
Yeah, first proof that was completely
You
destroyed.
see that? And by the way, look at this. After he has
Look
passed
at
the
this.
level,
At this.
look. Look at the speed.
Look at the speed.
Are you
Holy
sure
shit.
that this looks legit? Look at the speed of his
Are you
hands
fucking
after
sure?
he has finished the play.
Look at the speed. He's like the fastest person in the world, faster than Kinnan.
Now, look at the screen while it's still going with the normal speed. looks legit. But after he gets to the ranking screen, look at those numbers and the screenshots.
Look at those numbers. Ugh. A bit suspicious, yeah, I think. Yeah, very suspicious.
When he's spinning, I have to repause it. Look, before he...
Again, I have to tell you, this is, as always, witch hunting on YouTube videos in 0.25 speed. Best thing ever.
Alt tabs into Discord, look at this. His accuracy is 97.84. He has 10 100s and 7 over here. It says 17 over there. Okay, keep this in mind. After he does go to Discord, when he's about to go back to his OC, press some button over here. Just look at it again. Look at it again.
Yeah, well, okay, it's not really interesting otherwise, but as you can see, I'm not actually sure why the dislike ratio is like that. Maybe because people didn't like that the guy was young and his editing wasn't really as good as WhiteCat's liveplay editing. But still, I mean, the only person who tried to defend WhiteCat was the Barkers, but then he became actually in bad relationship with WhiteCat and he removed the video, as you can see. And since then, the only person trying to prove that WhiteCat was legit is WhiteCat himself. As you can see, after these accusations, he created a video where he does literally what Rohulk does. He turns his computer, he holds the camera, he starts to play, he has the timer. So, I mean, do you really think a cheater would go so far into trying to prove he was legitimate after being busted? It's clear that it's completely unjustified hate. And he streamed. I can show you the VODs too. I saved them. Like, I don't know which one actually has the Taisu. Oh wait, this is not even WhiteCat's. This is not WhiteCat's stream. Okay.
Ой, Которович.
Okay, that's not the one. I'll try to find the one with Atamano Taisa. So as you can see here, he even has the webcam to show the monitor. So, like.
Ja geil, bei denen habe ich das nie gemisst.
That's actually not a bad score. I mean, if we go searching for the scores, like for example here, like how many misses did he do? This is probably because of copyrighted song or something. Yeah, let's go. God damn it, please. One miss. It's one misplay. It's HDHR on this 7-star. It's 7-star. I mean, it's 7-star without the mods. So I mean, it's a pretty good score. It's obvious he has good aim. So yeah, but let me actually search a bit more to find his Atamano Taiso. Okay, that's not the one. Let's see this one. Yeah, so I will tell you what happened. WhiteCat FC'd Atamano Taiso. And for people who don't know the map, I'll show the leaderboard on the website, and actually this one has a pretty funny red bar. I'm restricted, but it doesn't matter too much. Atamano Taiso. So this map, and no guard diff, and it's an extremely difficult map. Him, like as you can see, it only has, it's 240 BPM and it's AR9. So for the whole history of Osu, it has been FC'd by Kukisi before ban, and it was then FC'd with Hard Rock by Firebat92 Angelsim, and then by another German player, Nailel. But that happened after WhiteCats. So if we change here the path to Gatari, we can see that this is the wrong diff. Let's go here. We can see that there is like an FC 7 months ago by Phils Badman. So it's a very, very impressive score, because at that point it was the world second FC on this, and the first one was by Kukisi. So I asked him to try the map on stream. Literally, I said, "Hey WhiteCat, could you do this on stream to show me your skill?" And so he did. Let's watch. Again, this is live stream one. Abyssal, you clearly understand that Nico FC'd it with AR10 Kappa. You clearly understand, Abyssal, that if you play with Hard Rock, it's a totally different map. But to FC it with no mod, it's really, really difficult. You have to have good aim and reading at the same time. Or maybe he restarted, or he maybe holds combo after that. Let me actually skip it. Okay, he restarted.
Good enough, I guess.
One miss. As you can see, he probably slider broke a couple of times, but it's a one miss play, like he did on a couple of tries. So it's not surprising that he managed to FC it at one point. You can see, like, the point is, he FC'd it without stream, and I asked him politely to try the map on stream for me, and he did, and with a couple of tries he did one miss score, which demonstrates that he is actually capable of FC'ing it. So WhiteCat did a number of really, really, really impressive scores. On Ripple he FC'd Airman with HDHR, and there are only 3 people in the world who did that. Kukisi, Nero, who is a very good aim player and also knows the whole map by heart, because he FC'd it with Flashlight, Airman 7 star, and WhiteCat. So some really insane scores, and another bunch of insane scores are done on live plays and live streams. Still, there is a very popular belief that he's just a hacker, and he was banned from Ripple for hacking that. And I have the replays, by the way, if we want to take a look on the replays. And it's been a while, no one actually cares at this point probably, but I still decided to come like to public and state my opinion that this situation is fucking retarded. That people say that this is blatantly. The first problem is that people saying that, oh, this is obvious, oh, this is so cheated, without actually looking into the thing. And secondly, WhiteCat is completely 100% full legit. Yep. So that's the story. Yep. Like it has a couple of, it has more moments. It has like for some reason there is probably an offset or something in the audio because the audio is desynchronized with the aiming. Yeah, I'm actually not sure about the sounds, but like there are some weird moments about his plays, but that's the reason why he has so many. Like, so this live play looks weird. If you don't want to believe it, don't believe that. Go look at another live play. Go look at his stream. He plays insanely well. And like, he plays to this day sometimes, and still he's of course not as good as while he played actively, but he won like the Gatari tournament against a number of really strong players, and he has like 659, so he is still showcasing good scores. And that's exactly the score that he did. Oh no, that's not exactly it. But this score was done on stream in his first day. In his first day playing on Gatari on stream, he set this score, 658 pp, which is pretty insane. It's a 7.5 star map without hard rock, and he seeded with hidden hard rock. And still people are willing to believe that he is just a hacker who like wanted to hack so badly, he hacked while being spectated and then edited the live play in half an hour and uploaded to YouTube. Like, I mean, if he didn't upload that, no one would be so against him anyway, because that was the like the, how do you say it, the climax. So it just doesn't make sense. Yeah, but that's just an example that he did good scores on stream. Of course, this is less impressive than Tamano Teisu or, for example, Airman, but you clearly see my point, Abyssal. So yeah. Yep, and it's not, the worst thing is not even the fact that he like that people think he's a cheater, but the problem is people still to this day, like this happened 7 months ago, still to this day people have this mindset of harassing new talented players who are suspicious. But instead of trying to critically think, analyze, or just rely on also support doing their thing, or witch hunters like me and some other people, they just sometimes go and start trolling the player, saying he is cheating, that it's not impossible, blah 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 blah. And that's a fundamental problem of the community, and that's really bad. It didn't used to be like this. I obviously understand how this situation emerged, and maybe I will do my analysis on that in my VK page, but today I will start with I wanted to start with a small thing by analyzing this particular case, because funnily enough, if we speak about Ripple, this is literally Azeroth case. So do you know like the case of Azeroth? I mean, this is pretty well known. Azeroth was restricted for 4 months, and then Mazarin called out also support for restricting Azeroth falsely, and they unrestricted him. But do you know that he was also restricted on Ripple for cheats after he was restricted on official? and then he was unrestricted on official because it was because also support realized their mistake. Do you think he was unrestricted on Ripple? No. And I asked the staff, hey guys, like, why didn't you unrestrict Azerit? He's obviously legitimate. And there is a thread where Shavit, community manager at the time, clearly states, we have proofs Azerit is cheating. Someone asks, show them please, and he answers, sorry, I can't reveal that information. So Shavit clearly stated that he was banned for cheating, and he didn't want to show proof. That's reasonable, I understand that. But when I asked Ripple staff why is Azerit banned, they said he is banned for being toxic, perma-banned from Ripple. And I'm like, sounds very legitimate. Of course. What if I can joke? So, like, I also have a problem with Ripple about this because they have already failed a couple of cases, and literally as Bancho, they don't want to admit their mistakes, obvious mistakes. Azerit is even more obvious still. Like, also support did unban Azerit only after Mazarin wrote a huge post about it, and they didn't apologize. Do you fucking imagine banning a legitimate talented player for 4 months and banning him because you were shown? It's not like they realized it themselves. No, they were like clearly shown that they were wrong, and they didn't even apologize. I just can't fucking imagine how immoral you have to be to not hold any responsibility for your actions or words, to refuse to ever be sorry or to apologize. And this is bound to happen again. And same with Ripple. Ripple didn't even restrict him, and it happened again with WhiteCat. Ripple again banned a legitimate player without proofs. So, yep, I guess that's pretty much the full story of WhiteCat and about Ripple and about some reference to others that I wanted to showcase today. Yep, so yep, so I kinda missed a lot of chat, so if you want to ask something additionally concerning this case or any of other cases, please at me and ask your question. I will gladly answer anything in any of the 2 languages. WhiteCat claims that he was banned from Bancho for boosted bot. So how was he banned on Bancho? Like, we saw a person with high improvement, and then he was banned, so he was restricted. And like in an hour after this, he uploaded his live play of Dan with 595 pp, which looked completely legitimate. It's a high quality, like you can see the video is really high quality on his live plays. So he did nearly the same as Flying Tuna after being restricted. He went out to prove that he was actually that good, that he did as good as he was pre-ban. And that's the point I thought, damn, looks like this guy is actually pretty good, but well, we don't care because he's banned, right? And he played on Ripple, set a lot of insane scores, and then was banned again. Well, I mean, like, sometimes people argue that this kind of improvement is impossible, but those people are like a sect, and they are proven wrong every single time. Every day we see someone improving incredibly fast, and that hints you that you should remove your traditional hypothesis on how fast can one improve. We have Wexy, Feels the Llama, Flying Tuna, Azurid, WhiteCat, Howl Water, I don't know, like there are probably more guys in top 50, but it's just dumb to expect that you can get like into top 100 with at least as many play count as Kunin has. Sorry, it's not 2013. Yeah, I mean, if he got good in one day, like, what's the problem? He proved that he was legit. Like, I understand that people are skeptical of Legendary's case. I completely understand that. I'm completely fine with people not believing me. Even though I don't like being called a retard, but anyway, that's fine too. But the same people actually believe that WhiteCat was also a cheater. And that's literally what should prove them wrong in their traditional hypotheses. It's very narrow-minded.